Hello you guys, it's Healthy Cooking TV. We're here to cook fish rundown. It's a traditional Jamaican dish, but I'm not gonna make it traditional. I'm gonna make it my way. So I'm sure if you know Jamaican or you know somebody who cooked this way, it's probably different. I'm just gonna put my own twist on it. It's normally called like a rundown, but sometimes I'll call it fish stew. What I have here is carrots, red onion, garlic, okra, and I have some Swai fish here. I have 3 pieces. They're all filleted. They were frozen, so I thawed them out. And then the seasoning that I'm gonna be using is the mild curry Jamaican style by Grace. My normal Badia Salzone Complete, and coconut milk, and maybe some black pepper. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is season up the Swai fish. Okay, first with the Badia Complete. I like to season it up fairly well. And on both sides. These are all cleaned and dried. So I thawed them out this morning and I washed them and dried them. When you're frying fish, it's important to dry it, but when you're cooking it, like far as stewing it or sauteing it, it could be somewhat dry, but it doesn't have to be completely. Okay, so now I'm going to put in the curry. When you're using the curry, it could stain your hands. Sometimes bleach. If you put bleach on your hands while you're washing dishes, that could work. Or just wash them right away so they don't stain. Normally they stain like your fingernails or something. Okay, so I'm just seasoning it on both sides. Trying to kind of rush today because have to go to work. So I'm kind of on a timetable. So now we're going to take it over here to the saucepan. So here's a saucepan that I have. I'm going to cook it in. So now I'm just going to turn the heat down low. Move this stuff out of the way. And I'm gonna just brown it. I'm not gonna completely cook it. Just gonna brown both sides. Then I'll add in the coconut milk. You don't have to cook it all the way through. You just want to seal in the seasoning, the Salzone Complete, and the curry seasoning, so that you know that the seasoning is sealed in there since it hasn't been marinating. If you marinate it, you probably can skip this step. So what I had in there is some olive oil. I'm going to turn it down. Just continue to let it like brown just a little bit on both sides. Then I can show you what I'm going to do next. You guys, it's hard getting this lighting. I'm a new on this Healthy Cooking TV, and it's hard trying to get lighting adjusted. And also, if you're doing it at night, you have to put lights around. I mean, now I just have the regular sunlight from the kitchen window, which is a little bit easier, and I think that light comes out better, but it's not always easy to film at evenings or nights. So I'm trying to get it together. Okay. So this is brown enough. I don't need it completely brown. Just need to seal in the seasoning. So what I have is 3 pieces here. 3 pieces is enough for like 2 people, 2 to 3 people. I just want to seal in that flavor. And then I'm going to open up the coconut milk. You want to make sure you get the coconut milk that's not sweet. So, I'm not sure what this is, but no, this isn't sweet. Doesn't matter. Not the kind for dessert, but the kind for cooking. Okay, so now I'm going to take this piece out. It's sealed enough. Okay. You want to have a big enough pan so that the fish, you don't have to cut it in half or so. Alright, I think that's good enough. Just want to seal in the flavor. Now, what I'm going to do is add in the coconut milk. Here's a coconut milk. Just going to add that in. Along with that, I'm going to add in my seasoning. Going to turn it up a bit. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with that. You can add however much seasoning you want. You like whatever you like. So with this, what I normally serve with this is brown rice. I put the brown rice underneath and then pour the fish and vegetables on top, which is a really healthy dish, alternative to fried fish and greens and macaroni and cheese and all that yummy fattening stuff. You still have your green vegetables, which is the okra, which is healthy, your carrots and onions and garlic, which is healthy, and you could just pour it over the brown rice. I wouldn't suggest cooking the brown rice in broth because of all the seasonings that you have in the coconut milk and in the fish, which will soak down into the brown rice. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to turn this up high and just continue to stir this till it thickens. That's what we want. We want it to thicken up. And once it thickens up, we can add in our vegetables. And then the fish. But this time, since I'm running short on time, I'm going to cook the vegetables in a separate, I'm going to cook the carrots and onions in a separate container or in a separate dish. Okay, see it's starting to bubble. Just continue to stir, stir, stir till you see it thickening up. Don't let it stick. Alright, now I hate that I had to rush a little bit because I have to go to work, but you can get this going. Alright, so in here I'm going to take you guys on the other side here. So, okay, there's another pan that I have here. I'm going to turn this heat up. There's a pan I'm going to put the vegetables in. And here's the saute pan with the coconut milk. So I'm going to continue to stir that. Don't forget about it. You don't want it to stick. You don't want it to get a film layer on there. And then you can turn the heat, once it starts bubbling, you can turn the heat down to medium low. So now, this is a little rough. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we'll figure it out. All right. Okay. So now, I got my carrots. I'm going to put in this pan here. Got the onions. I'm going to put the garlic in last because garlic burns really quickly. I'm going to try to put the garlic in last if I can make it. So that's what we're doing there. Don't want to put the okra in only at the last minute. So we're just going to continue to saute this until it gets a little soft and brown. And in the meanwhile, back to the coconut milk. And the way you see if it really has thickened up is you can get a wooden spoon and see if it's thick enough. No, it's not really that thick. So just continue to, you can see like banana pudding. You can tell if it's thickened because the way it streaks across the spoon. So try to clean up a little bit while I'm cooking. Okay, continue to stir till it thickens up. And remember, it's on medium. You can have it on medium low if you're double duty and you're multitasking like I am with the vegetables. I normally would put the vegetables in there, but I'm running low on time because I have to go to work. So there's not much time. So just make sure if you have this on high, make sure that you're watching it and you continue to stir it so it doesn't burn. Now I'm going to put it on low because it's thickening up. I could have actually used 2 cans of coconut milk, but I only have 1, so that's what we're going to work with. I just got to remember next time when I go grocery shopping to get at least 2 cans next time. Now I'm over here stirring up the carrots with the onions. This is on low heat. I'm going to go back in and stir it so it doesn't stick. Just because it's on low doesn't mean it's not going to stick. And I also have my brown rice here in the rice cooker cooking. If you can see that, I don't know if it's focused or not. Probably not. I don't know why it's not focusing. Probably because of the lens. But yep, I still have the okra here. There it is. There's the focus. And then that's the rice cooking in a rice cooker. I have it on brown rice, and that's white rice. Brown rice actually takes longer to cook. So there's the okra and the garlic. And then I got the coconut milk, curry coconut milk ready. it's pretty much done. I just have it on low and I'm stirring it. Now I'm gonna do is add in the carrots and the onions. And then add the fish in there. You guys see that? Alright. And then fish doesn't take that long to cook in here. See, it's already breaking up. So now I'm going to put a top over this. But first, I'm going to add in the okra and the garlic. There we go. I added in the okra, the garlic, the carrots, onions, along with the fish with the coconut milk. And you can do it either way, but I suggest to put the okra in last so it's not as slimy. Or you can omit the okra and put green peas, any kind of green vegetable, spinach. But traditionally they use okra, but you can make it your own and do it your own way. Alright, when it's done, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. It's Healthy Cooking TV. Just before I have to leave work, the rice is done. I'm going to scoop it up and put it in my container so I can have something for work. So here's the brown rice. I usually like to measure it. That's about enough. That's how much I like. And now I'm gonna scoop up the fish, the rundown, the fish stew. That's what it's looking like. Got the okra and the carrots and onions and the swai fish with the coconut and curry milk. Alright, let's see how this is gonna work out. Yum, it looks really good too. Look at that. That looks yummy. Nice and thick. The gravy is nice and thick. Alright. That's the rundown coconut curry fish stew with brown rice. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Healthy Cooking TV. Alright, see you next time.